Okay.
Welcome to Harvey's weekly football report here on Seth's Daily Podcast. Me and Harvey are back for technically week one of college football. Last week was week zero, which is weird to say. How are you doing tonight, Harvey?
Okay.
And how did we do last week in week zero, man?
We both finished 9-2. We was different on two of them, and you won one and I won one, and the one we lost was Nebraska and Northwestern. That made two losses each. 9-2. That's pretty good. We did real well.
Definitely, man. And well, let's start for week one, man. We got Thursday night football. We got West Virginia traveling to number 17 Pittsburgh, 7 p.m. on ESPN Thursday night. Pittsburgh is 7-point favorite, so I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. Who you going with?
I will go with Pittsburgh too.
All right. We got Penn State traveling to Purdue. This is also Thursday night, 8 p.m. on Fox. Penn State is 3.5-point favorites. I think that'll be a pretty close game. I'm going to go with Penn State, though. Who you going with?
It could be one of the game of the week, and but I want to go. You pick two, Penn. You pick Penn State.
Yes, I picked Penn State. Could you not hear me?
Yeah, I got you right now. I will go with Purdue.
Oh, you can hear me fine?
Yeah, I hear you fine. I'm gonna go with Purdue, and you're gonna go with Penn State.
I don't know why you're picking them. Why you picking Purdue?
Well, to me, if you had just 3-point favorites, that's more or less a toss up.
All right, then we got Illinois 1-0 traveling to Indiana, 8 p.m. on FS1. Indiana's 3-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Indiana. Who you going with? That's on FS1 Friday night at 8 p.m.
I'm gonna go with Indiana.
All right, then we got a late night game Friday night, 10 p.m. on ESPN. We got TCU traveling Colorado, and TCU is 11-point favorite. So I'm gonna go with TCU. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with TCU.
All right. Then we got Rutgers and Boston College. That is at 12 p.m. on the ACC network. Boston College is 7-point favorites. It's at Boston College. I'm gonna go with Boston College. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's I picked Boston College.
Yeah. Boston College, man. That could be an interesting game.
Rutgers wasn't that bad last year.
That could be a good one, man. On my app, I'm trying to look for the Kentucky game. I know that's okay. Well, no, that's later there in the day. But okay, my bad. We'll go with okay. We got Oregon, number 11, traveling to Georgia. This is actually at a neutral field. Number 3 Georgia taking on number 11 Oregon. 3:30 p.m. on ABC. Georgia is 17.5-point favorites. I will go with Georgia.
I will too, but I don't know about that odds on that. Oregon has got a good program, but I'm gonna pick Georgia.
Yeah, I think this could be the game of the week. Cincinnati, number 23, traveling to number 19 Arkansas. 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Arkansas is 6-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Arkansas. Who you going with?
I would more than go with Cincinnati, considering that Cameron Jones plays for him. I don't know if he's going to get a play this weekend, but your daddy said he hurt himself a little bit, but I don't know if he's going to get a play. But still, it's an SEC school, Arkansas, so that's who I'm going to pick.
All right, then we got number 25 BYU traveling to South Florida, 4 p.m. on ESPNU. BYU's 12-point favorites. I'm not going to bet against BYU. I'm not going to bet against BYU. So I'm going to go with BYU. Who are you going with?
Right. I'm going with BYU.
I do think it'll be closer than 12 points.
Yeah.
South Florida usually has an okay team. Then we got number 7 Utah traveling to Florida. That is at 7 p.m. on ESPN. Utah is 3-point favorites. We'll find out how good Florida is Saturday. I'm gonna go with Utah.
I didn't know who to pick on that one, but I like Utah's program too. So it's going to be a Pac-10 against an SEC. I'm like you. We'll find out how good Florida is. So, but I'm going to pick Utah.
Yep. Then we got Miami of Ohio traveling to number 20 Kentucky, 7 p.m. on SEC Network Plus. Kentucky is that's also on ESPN Plus as well. Kentucky's 17-point favorites. I like Kentucky in this one by a lot.
Yeah, I think Kentucky can win that game easy. It should be a winnable game for them.
Yep. Now we got a big game right here, man. This is my game of the week. Number 5 Notre Dame playing number 2 Ohio State, and that is at 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Ohio State, for some reason, is 17.5-point favorites. I think it'll be way closer than that. I got Ohio State winning by about 3 points. I think it'll be an instant classic. Probably, honestly, the best game of the week for sure, in my opinion. I'm gonna go with Ohio State. Who you going with, Harvey?
Oh yeah, I tell you what, that's a tough start for both of them. First game of the week of the year, and man, I would pick Ohio State. They home. That's why I'm picking Ohio State. They home.
Then we got Louisville traveling to Syracuse, 8 p.m. on the ACC network. Louisville is 4-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Louisville. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think that's going to be a toss up. I'll tell you what. I look for the winner of this game to be decent, and I look for the loser of this game to have a bad year. I think this game can make or break one of them. I pick Louisville.
Yep. We got Florida State Sunday traveling to LSU. This is a week from today. I just gave up when we're recording this. 7:30 p.m. on ABC. LSU is 3-point favorites. I'm gonna go with LSU. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will. Well, Florida State's already had a game under their belt, which is good, but I think LSU is probably going to be better than they was last year, so I'll pick LSU.
Yep. We got number 4 Clemson traveling Georgia Tech, 8 p.m. on ESPN. I'm gonna go Clemson. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm still going to go with Clemson.
Yep. And I do have to ask you about 2 things actually. Did you watch the Vanderbilt game against Hawaii? I don't know if you did or not.
No, I didn't. Vanderbilt, they destroyed them, didn't they?
Yeah, Vanderbilt looked decent. They'll win about 4 games, in my opinion.
And I think Hawaii was better than that, but evidently,
Vanderbilt's just better than what they was last year, man.
Yeah. Well, we got Memphis and Mississippi State playing, don't we?
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got Memphis.
Yeah.
This is Saturday on ESPNU. Memphis playing Mississippi State at Mississippi State, 7:30 p.m. on ESPNU. Mississippi State's 15-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Mississippi State. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's what I'm going with, and we're going to be different on one, and that's Purdue and Penn State. Who was the other game you was talking about yesterday? Besides the Hawaii, I figured it might have been Northwestern.
He was talking about the Connecticut game as well.
Yeah, they played. They played pretty decent. They got a new coach, which is I've heard he's a pretty good coach, so he could maybe have them believe in themselves. They might be better than what they was last year.
But they can't be any worse. But
no.
Not win a game. They are favorites to win next week. They're playing an FCS school, so they probably will win that game.
Yeah. Central Connecticut, I think. Yeah.
You want to pick that game and pick Boise State?
Well, we can do that. Let's go. That'd be 17. We can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got Central Connecticut traveling to Connecticut, and that is at 12 p.m. It doesn't give what's on. That's Saturday. I'm gonna go with Connecticut.
That's who I'm going with. Yeah.
I can't believe that I'm saying that, but
yeah.
Then we got.
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
No, that's right. I just like their coaches. They hard. I think he if he can't turn it around, nobody's going to.
Yeah. Then we got Boise State traveling to Oregon State, 10:30 p.m. on ESPN. Oregon State is 3-point favorites. I'm gonna go with Boise State. Who you going with, Harvey?
Oh, it could be a good. I don't know how good. We already know how Boise State does, but Oregon State, I don't know. All right, well, yeah, this is tough, but yeah, I like boy. Somehow, I like Boise State. I've always liked them ever since they beat Oklahoma that year. But I've been on their bandwagon, so I'll pick Boise State.
All right, man. You wanna? Me and you can pick this one. We'll probably pick differently. We'll pick 18. Army and Coastal Carolina.
Wow.
That's Saturday at 7 p.m. on ESPN2, and Coastal Carolina's 2.5-point favorites. I'm gonna go Coastal Carolina. Who you going with?
What the Army is a pretty good team last year.
Think so.
Coastal Carolina was definitely. I know that, man. And it's at Coastal Carolina.
It says right here.
Yeah. Well, we won't go different on that one. I'll pick Coastal Carolina too.
All right, man.
You were talking about the Vanderbilt and Hawaii game, but I figured the other game you might have been talking about was Nebraska and Northwestern. I watched about all that game.
I didn't want to get your blood pressure going too high, man. Talking about
that. Well, I mean, if anybody doesn't listen, I can see why Nebraska ain't going to go nowhere. I mean, what would if you was coaching and you score and go up 28-17? Why would you onside kick? Why would you miss an onside kick and let the other team have it practically in field goal range on your side? I mean that doesn't make sense. I mean that turned the ball game around. I mean you went from 28-17, then you onside kick, they get the ball in good field position and score on you, and then they get the ball scoring again. You throw an interception. So Nebraska never scored again. And it was 31-28, which was still a good ball game, but really the turning point was an onside kick. And if I'm behind or it's tied, I can see it. If I was behind, I could see an onside kick with time running out. But you up 28-17, I just can't see that. I mean, that's my opinion, I just can't see that happen.
Yep.
I don't think you would have done it either.
No. I think that he's definitely going to be fired at the end of the year. They'll win their next 2 games. They're playing FCS schools, and then they'll get destroyed by Oklahoma. They play Oklahoma their 4th game. Oklahoma will destroy them. They'll beat the 2 FCS schools. I see them going about 3 or 4 wins for Nebraska. And Northwestern could win about 6 or 7 games, in my opinion.
They got them. I'll tell you what. I like one of the running backs they had yesterday. I think his name is Hull, Hull, I believe.
I should have knew better, man. I should have knew better to follow the hype of Nebraska. They had all these transfers from Texas, and everywhere.
They had a bunch. I mean, they had a bunch.
They're a good team. I just don't think they have a good coach. They have a lot of talent. They just need a different coach. I think if they had a coach, they would have beat Northwestern.
What they did. I don't know who was really over all the like I said, the offensive plays, but I just can't see them somebody making I mean, that hit me. I think it destroyed their team. I mean, I think it got their players down. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's gonna last.
No, he's already on the hot seat. He hasn't had a winning record, so. With Nebraska, he's not had a winning record. Obviously, he done very well with Central Florida.
Yeah. But still, it was a good game. But that's just another thing. I can see the bonehead play. Sometimes, they had an interception too, but interceptions sometimes happen in a game. But
he either coached Central Michigan or Western. I think he might have coached West. Let me look that up. What's his name? Frost? Something Frost?
I can't think of his name now.
He either coached Western Michigan or Central Florida.
Yeah.
Now, you remember when Western Michigan had that good year?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've watched football all my life, but I don't think I was ever making a play call like that. No. If I was behind, I could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But up 28-17.
He coached UCF. I was right. He was the coach at UCF.
Okay. Well, anything else we need? We know next week will be NFL be coming up.
Yep.
Gonna be some dandy games on that start.
We'll be picking. We'll be having Jamie Couch on next week with me and Harvey picking games. That should be fun.
Well, okay, now this week now they look like they some. You ever share this sort of the frying pan into the fire? I mean, it's an old saying.
Yeah.
I mean, Notre Dame and Ohio State right off the bat, first week. Gee.
Yeah. Well,
one of them's in trouble already. The loss right there that will do damage.
Get you out of the playoff. Absolutely, man. Appreciate
Right
you doing this,
hurry.
Harvey.
Yeah, that's okay.
Appreciate you, man. Everybody have a good night. And this has been Harvey's Weekly Football Report here on Seth's Daily Podcast. Y'all have a good night and God bless.
God bless.